Hello, good evening, Leo. Welcome to your general energy read for April 2023. General energy for Leo. Had some crazy readings from the alignment going on, so don't be surprised. I have no idea how this is going to go. Good or bad. Not going to candy coat it, and I'm not going to sugar it up. Just going to spill it like it is. But see, that's all I can do. I hope it provides you something good. This planetary alignment is unique. Some of these planets we won't see again in our lifetime at all. In fact, one of these planets won't be back around in our galaxy across our sky until for 200 years, over 200 years. Now that means that everyone that's breathing on this planet will not see this planet again, that planet again, ever. So if you get a chance to witness something marvelous or spectacular, go check that out. I went out and enjoyed it with my telescope this evening. Oh man, I couldn't step away. The planets are so beautiful, just beautiful. I had a hard time seeing a couple of them, but some of them were just right there. Quite a sight. And knowing you'll never see that again in your life is, oh, my eyes wide awake. Sure makes you feel that, anyhow. Okay, come on, Leo. Let's get that energy going. Let's cut and go. 2, 3. All right, started. I need general energy for Leo. General energy for Leo. And your fire sign. The last fire sign I read had a great reading. The planetary alignment affected them very well. No, that's not going to work. Too many. Let's put them in the middle someplace. Let's get them a bit. Too many cards there. Come on now. No more than 3. The cards want to slip around a bit. If I don't get a jumps. If they don't jump for me, I'm going to just pull some for a second. And let's see what we got. And it cups straight up. 8 of cups straight up. Oh, come on now. These are shuffled and cleaned. And the page of wands in a reverse. Alright. And I need a... Right now. I need something from right now. Right now in this moment. A mindful card. Mindful card for you. That is the 4 of Wands in reverse. It's your mindful card. That's right in this moment. Going forward. That is the 4 of Cups. Come on, quit doing it. Get over there. Card keeps wanting to tap me, or maybe it's me bumping it. Going forward. We need 2 more. Going forward. Come on. Oh, there's one. That is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, Temperance. Then the energies that's around you here, and what it's bringing to you, you got 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Wands straight up. I need one more there. Oh, alrighty. Quick now, here we go. The Emperor straight up. You've got that on your side. Okay. Oh, wow, some possibilities. Come on, man. Got one out here. Let's see where it goes. Oh, no, nope. Yes. Alright then. The World and the Fool. And they insist they belong together. They're insisting they stay together, and they're straight up, both of them. Alright, okay, got that. That's where it's taking us. Let's see what kind of options we're looking at in the vice category. Things that possible. Alright, we're the Hangman. Straight up. Different perspectives, okay? Oh. Don't jump. Try to flip. Got it. Yep. It's the Knight of Swords. Up, straight up. Up, straight up. Need one more. Let me see what you do. What's coming. Come on. Nope. That one right there. Okay, alright. No, that's the one. That is the Knight of Wands straight up. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. You almost have yourself a full court. And I'm going to split this deck right here. Flip it and see what's he coming. The Lovers. Okay. This energy is going to start to fade probably in about a month. In about 3 weeks, I'm going to look into picking up the read for you again, because that'll be after these planets have dismissed each other, where the energy isn't so close. That should be the coming out of the coma thing. The easier stuff, stuff that's, you start realizing what kind of changes have taken place for you. First card out for you, Nine of Cups. That Nine of Cups is a nice card. It's wish come true for you. You've already gotten that. You're very content right at this time with your life. There's really no struggles, nothing like that. You're emotionally stable. You're feeling pretty secure. And then you've got the Eight of Cups. Now, this is back and forth, because first you're stable and then you feel in disappointment and abandonment. This is a sudden thing. Then you get the Page of Wands in the reverse. Lack of direction. So what I'm guessing here is you leaped from your comfort zone for some reason or another, and I don't know what that could be. Someone could have lost their job and lost their stability. Someone could be breaking up with someone. They thought everything was fine. This could be anything. This could be your safe zone. You've lost your place to live. Anything, eviction, anything that's happened like that could be what this energy represents. Alright. And it's left feeling pretty depressed. I mean, that's pretty depressed energy, the Page of Wands in the reverse. Disillusionment, direction, delays. You're starting to procrastinate and put things aside. That's a sign that you've suffered a little trauma here, and you've got a case of depression or anxiety from it. I don't see this as a diagnosed issue. I just see this as an occasional, when you have a struggle, you kind of shut down. Yeah, that's a shutdown, If you break up and you're sad, you sort of shut everything down, and that's your focus. Sadness, something like that. It kind of takes you over. In the center here, this is your mindful card. This is your right now in the moment, living in this moment card. This is a Four of Wands in the reverse, and it's a personal celebration and inner harmony. So you found your way through this depression here, and okay, the wave has passed. Fire energy does tend to do that. Almost all of the fire signs. Even if there's a big to do, you don't hold grudges or carry things around. Usually, the next day all is fine, and then when you say it's fine, it's fine. You don't revisit often, and you're not looking for revenge. It's mostly yesterday's gone, and now it's today. It's a brand new day. So let's get a move on forward. That's usually how fire works, and that's, I think, why the gravity of these planets is working in your favor. It's working in the fire favor. I don't know why it's doing that. But so far, it hasn't caused negativity in the fire signs. You're the second fire that looks pretty good here. I mean, looks really good here. And but all the other signs seem to be suffering some negativity from this. So though it may be beautiful, it's affecting more people in a negative way, I think, than in a positive. So what you have to do is take your sunny, positive self and help those people who are suffering from negative effects. They're going to need that comfort. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Now, in the Four of Wands in reverse again, also be that you've got a conflict with others. You just don't get along with others. You're harmonious on your own. You don't really feel like dealing with others. And I just told you to do that. Well, if you need to do that or you want to do that, that's a good thing, because these planets are affecting people in a profound way, making changes. I don't know why it's modern physics. I mean, everything affects everything. So our energy bounces off of everything, and everything bounces off of us. So, I mean, we breathe. That's energy, and that's particles, and it's all relevant. Anyway, now we're going to go forward here. I'm going to take this one here and just set up forward. I'd like to think that instead of this being a further fall down the rabbit hole, you are capable, and you see the logic in picking it on up and moving forward. Now you're coming into this alignment of this solar or this stellar event. You got the Four of Cups straight up, and that's meditation, your contemplation, apathy. You you're reevaluating your whole existence. You might be restless a little bit and want to get out and do things, or explore your options, or explore your world. I would suggest you go ahead and do that. Why not? Can't hurt. If you're going to be out and about and you're exploring new things, send people smiles and say hello, because, you tend to be very good at that kind of thing. Next card after that is the Queen of Swords. Now, these three cards here, I like to think, are the next, the stronger points of the monthly read, the beginning, and then after this third card, things start to fade out, or move forward in a different direction, and that's usually when new reads are sought, or things like that, changes start happening, things like that. Good, bad, or otherwise, it just seems to fall that way. The second card here is the Queen of Swords. That's smack in the middle of it all. That's to put you in an overly emotional place. Right smack in the middle of this gravity movement. You're right in the middle of it, and you're all emotional. You might be easily influenced by people. Cold-hearted and bitchy. If you feel that you're intolerant of others at this time right there, that week or that place, go ahead and hermit it. I would just step back for yourself. Get some self-care. Take it easy. Because your next card up is Temperance in the upright position. And that is balance and harmony and meditation, staying around, taking it easy. You need to have that patience and take it easy and relax. Have patience with yourself. You don't have to always show up with all the energy. You don't have to always show up with the conversation. You just have to show up once in a while. That's all. So if you need time to yourself, take it. It won't hurt. Self-care is always good. You can't be anything good for anyone else unless you take good care of yourself. Now you are aware of that. So I expect you to do it. Okay, now the people surrounding you down here, the things that they bring to your energy or to your world. Which first have is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So one of these people is probably an earth sign, someone you know that's an earth sign, maybe family member, something like that. There's a bit of friction there. Yeah, maybe you're not getting along, you got financial problems, or they do, they need help, and they're coming to you for that. They're in your energy right now, and going forward into this month. Somebody's going to be coming to you looking for some, maybe a bit of a loan or something, or a hand fixing something. If they're a good friend, you might not want to do it, but in the spirit of friendship, like the Temperance, take it easy and think about, the future friendship. The future of this friendship, is it worth that? Even if it is, do it. Next you have the Eight of Wands, and that's swift. You got one person in this group here who is is very doesn't sit still, very social, very fast moving. They like to do things. They're spontaneous and restless. They want to get out and about, go play. They're one. That's a fire. It's another fire like yourself. When the two of you get together, they influence you pretty big time. From one place to another, off on a tangent, just for the fun of it. It's very spontaneous. Always when they're around. You probably have a pretty good time when they're around. You probably like the party. And it's sort of natural. And there is an Emperor in your energy. And the Emperor is very, very, very important to you. This person is like a dad. This person or granddad or someone that you have a great deal of respect for. They provide structure. They provide advice, good advice. You've always been able to rely on them. If you come to a conundrum, this person here is always your go-to. They're respected by many people, and you like that about them. It makes the bond closer to you. And they don't intimidate you, but they tend to intimidate a lot of other people. But this is probably a relative that you are very close to, and feel father figure like they could be your parent or your dad or mom. It doesn't matter. This person's really strong. They have overflowing positive energy for you, and always provider of successful advice. Yeah, successful advice. The reason you respect them so much is because they always include you. You'll know who that is by that statement. They always include you. They always invite you. They always like to have you around, and you know that they like you. And because they're respected by so many people, that feels big. It feels grand. It makes you feel very good about yourself. And you should, because that person is very, very important. And coming forward here, these two cards decided that it would be a good idea to jump on their own, and they like that. They're attached. They're not stuck together or anything, but they came out just like they lay right here. This is the World in the upright and the Fool in the upright. The World, this is the last card and the first card. The beginning and the end. The end and the beginning. Completions. The World is where you want it to be. It's the end. It's the last. I believe this is the last arcana. The last card of the arcana. And the Fool is the number one card. The first card of the zero, I'm sorry. The zero, the very first, the leap. To take a chance card. You won't regret the chance. That's what it's just saying very carefully. Almost feel like they should be the other direction, but they don't want to be. They like the way they are. So you're going to finish one thing and start something else. Equally as important. So, yeah, that's that came out of me just the way I was supposed to. Yeah. You're going to complete something and on to something new that's equally as important. That's what I'm supposed to say on it. Okay. That's this energy. That's cool. It's really cool. Huh. Both of these cards, by the way, Saturn and Uranus, are in this lineup. Just so you know. Now, the options going forward. I like to think that this going forward is this. You're leaping from one thing that you finished. That was a grand thing. You completed it, feel really good about it. Now you're leaping into the next big thing you're going to do. And being a fire sign, you do like to do that. You do like to finish something and start something new. You never like to sit around and be stagnant. That's just not your style. Usually pretty good at almost everything you attempt to. And you don't have a lot of fear. You go right on out and do it. You're the strength card, so, I mean, come on. You've got strength in your corner always. Leo is very, very strong-hearted and willful. You gotta like him. They're very confident. Their confidence is, it's alluring, you know? They do tend to draw a crowd. Okay, with that in mind, yeah, the next thing you're going to leap into, you might leap into spontaneously, but you're going to take a step back for just a minute and read the directions. That's how I'm going to put it. Read the directions. With that in mind, both of these knights, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, are headed straight to the next direction very quickly. These are serious energy, okay? So yeah, you're going to head right into the next thing you're doing with ambition, energy, all of those things. And you're going to put yourself into it. And you know what I think you're going to do is you're going to complete this, and then you're going to find someone. So someone is probably coming for you. I'm gonna. This is what you don't see coming? Yeah, that's coming. That's your read. I say in the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're gonna meet someone new. You're gonna finish the project, and then maybe go celebrate or step on to the next project where you will find a compatible energy that's just like yourself. Alright? Especially if it's air. Leo and Gemini. Leo and Gemini are a pair. They're a power couple. They're a pair when they get together. They're a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun. They have a lot of banter. They have a lot of joking around, and it's laughing, sarcastic. That's right. I like to put it there. they're just a hoot to be around. I always like them as a couple. So with that in mind, I will probably be reading again in 3 weeks to up the energy from this galaxy quest that's going on, and we'll see what happens then. So with that, I'm going to end this read. Good luck, Leo. I think you have a good foundation and a lot in store for you. That read was another fire that is being affected in a positive way by this whole stellar event. So it's two fire. Let's see what goes next. Take care, Leo. See you around a donut hole.